Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia. It is cold, it is January, and I need your help. This is the Optima plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, PHEV. If you're interested in this vehicle, I can give you probably an hour's worth of video, but I'm not going to do that. I want to know what you want to know about this car. So I'm going to give you a basic overview of the car in this video. We'll look at the inside, we'll look at the outside, we'll just do a basic idea of what this car is all about. But I know I'm not going to answer all of your questions. So feel free to let me know in the comments below what questions you have about either our electric vehicles, our plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, or our hybrid vehicles. So you'll notice there's some terminology to talk about. HEV in Kia land is hybrid electric vehicle. PHEV is plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. There's a difference. We've had an Optima hybrid for a while. Now there's a plug-in hybrid. And the big news with this one in Ontario, where we're from, the government incentives make this plug-in hybrid really affordable compared to in other regions and in other areas. So we want to talk to you about these cars. We got one of these in just the other day, sold already. We just got this one in, so I want to do a video before it sells because they make a lot of sense for a lot of people. The big thing with this car, it's a hybrid vehicle, but you can plug it in and that gives you 47 kilometers, that's what they're saying, 47 kilometers of pure electric range. Now you can use that range right from when you start the car. You can put it in hybrid mode by hitting a button and keep that electric range for, let's say, when you're driving to Toronto and you know you're going to hit that stop and go, you can use it there. So lots of features on this car, a ton to talk about, but some people find these cars a little bit confusing and that's preventing them from even taking a look at them. If you want a great sedan, which the Optima is, the Optima was ranked second to the Toyota Camry in initial quality recently. Kia as a brand is #1 in initial quality. The Kia Niro, which is our most popular hybrid, is named #1 overall reliability car by Consumer Reports. So these are reliable cars. They're also feature filled. This one's got a surround view camera. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, tons of features on this car. But a lot of people are afraid to look at it because PHEV scares them off. So we're going to take some of that PHEV fears, put them away. But first, let's take a look at this car. Let's talk a little bit more about it. So the very first thing I want to talk about is this car looks very similar to our regular Optima. It doesn't have that eco look of that strange looking cars that some of these eco cars are coming with. There are a few identifiable things though. The first thing, Eco plug-in. Now we'll have a similar logo with all of our hybrids, but it'll say Eco Hybrid. So now it's going to say Eco plug-in. That means it is a plug-in hybrid. The plug goes right here. Now you don't have to plug this car in. You can drive it around like a regular hybrid car. And if you're less familiar with hybrid cars, they just are a mix between a gasoline engine and an electric motor with a battery. They never need to be plugged in. The plug-in hybrid also never needs to be plugged in, but you can plug it in to give yourself that 47 kilometers or up to 47 kilometers of pure electric range. So Eco plug-in will be your only hint. That's on the side of the car as well as the back. And on the driver's side door here, what looks like a gas door is where you put the plug. Really convenient location so you don't drive away without unplugging it. We can talk about that in another video about how that works. There's a few things to know about that, but it's very simple. Plug it in, unplug it, very simple. So that's how you can tell the plug-in hybrid. Let's take another look at the front of the car next because there's a few things there that are a little bit different as well. So at the front of the car, a couple of the differences. First of all, you'll notice this greenish color line. I'm not great with my colors. I kind of know 5 colors. My kids and my wife know certainly the better names for them, but I call it a green turquoisey line. That is the only other hint that you're going to see on a lot of our more hybrid or EV type vehicles. You'll see some little more of this color accent. That's in the front, it's in the back, it's in the underneath the side of the car as well. You'll notice that. Big difference, there's no grille up here. Just a clean, nice sheet of plastic, a little bit of detail in there. That's because you don't need all the air going through there. That's great for aerodynamics. You do have a grille down here with what's called active shutters. So underneath here, there's little vents that can close off. What they can do is once the engine has reached temperature, they'll close it off. That'll keep it aerodynamic. Aerodynamic efficiency is a huge piece of any EV. You want to get the best mileage, or you want to get the best range you can. A lot of that has to do with aerodynamics. So you're going to see a lot of aerodynamic tweaks. This car also, it doesn't have any, it has a very clean hood. You don't see any windshield washer fluid things, and even actually as you look out the driver's window, the hood is slightly raised. The windshield wipers tuck in behind. So aerodynamics is a key. Coefficient of drag is what you need to know. 0.24. I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure 0.24 is the coefficient of drag. What used to be a great fuel efficient car, I remember times where 0.29 was unbelievable. So the lower number the better. Less drag means more efficiency through the air, and that's going to give you better range, better fuel mileage. So let's take a look at the back of the car now. There's a few other details there to show you. As we come around the back of the car, there's more aerodynamic tweaks. They're hard to see on camera, especially with this white vehicle. But you can see along the edge here, it comes a little more flat, and you've got up and down reflectors here. Our regular Optima has more side-to-side reflectors, and it just helps cut the air off. There's also a detail on the bottom that has that turquoisey, greeny, bluey color. And you can see a fuel door on this side because both your electric door and your fuel door are on the same side of the car. Normal stuff. Here's the thing I love, just general Kia feature. It's got a smart trunk. I approach the back of the car, the lights blink, and the trunk opens automatically. Now you'll notice if I'm carrying a whole bunch of stuff, I don't have to wave on one foot. Can you imagine standing in the ice, holding maybe your baby and trying to wave one foot so you don't, so you can open your trunk without touching it? This feature is great. All you have to do is approach the car like I did, the lights blink, it beeps, trunk opens, and you've got access. Now the plug-in electric hybrid has a little bit smaller trunk. Not a huge difference. I can still reach a long ways. There's a bump in the trunk. We'll show you that in 1 second. But you've got a lot of space, and it's really practical. And again, that smart trunk, a feature on a whole bunch of Kias. No waving your feet, really safe, really smart, simple to use. So we'll take a look at the trunk, and I'll show you what I mean there, and we'll move forward. So you can see the trunk, just a normal trunk like every other sedan. You've got the normal opening. This right here is a Velcroed on the back. That's your charging cable. Now, there are a lot of things people don't realize. Sometimes they think you need to have a stage 2 charger or a charging system put in your house. You don't need to. You can use the regular plug here. It'll plug into your wall outlet. That comes with the car. A charger or charging system is optional in this car. It'll speed up the charging time, but of course, even if this car is completely dead on full charge, you can still drive it like a regular car, just using gas. So you're never out of the loop. If you also had an emergency, you had to go to the hospital, your mother-in-law's, anything, you can easily leave with this car. The one thing is there's a little bump back there, a little bump on the side here, so you have a little bit smaller trunk, but as you can see, plenty of space for most people. All the space you would need for a lot of things. But on this car, slight trade-off if you do want to have the plug-in electric hybrid. A little bit less space there, but tons of space for most people. So usually in our videos at this point, I hop in the back seat, show you rear seat space, but I'm going to keep this a little bit shorter because like I said at the top of the video, this is a general overview of this car. I want to know what you want to know about this car. Obviously, you're going to want to know more about the powertrain. If you want to know more about the regular car, I can do videos on both. But just let me know what you want to know and we'll make more videos. Inside the car, kind of standard Kia fare. This does not look like a spaceship. It doesn't look crazy. It just looks like a normal car, and it drives like a normal car. So you've got your tilt and telescopic steering wheel, lots of range up and down, lots of range in and out as well. You've got things like your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This one has a 270-degree surround system or surround camera system. So you can see the sides of the car and a backup camera. So it's kind of like an enhanced backup camera. Instead of just seeing behind you, you get a bird's eye view of the car to see beside you and behind you. Works great. Standard automatic transmission there. Things I love, heated steering wheel, right there, warm on your hands, heated seats as well. So 3 levels of heating in the steering wheel, or sorry, 3 levels of heating in the seats, heated steering wheel, all kinds of displays in here. We can show you all of them in a future video as well. Air conditioning, of course. You've got your heat. You've also got a driver only button in this car. The driver only button allows you to just save some of that energy by only focusing the heat or the air conditioning on the driver. And of course, every time you're using any bit of electricity, you can take away from that electric range. So they give you lots of options to save as much electric range as you want. In some ways, driving a hybrid car or hybrid electric car, you can treat it like a video game. You can try to eke out the most mileage possible. Sometimes little habits can help you a lot with your range as well as with your fuel mileage. So lots of things to show you in this car, but what do you want to know? The other thing I want to say, please leave us a positive comment if you like what we're doing here. Give us a thumbs up if this video or the idea of this video is helpful, and subscribe to our channel. All of those things tell my bosses that you want to see more videos like this and we can make more. The other reason we make these videos, we're trying to earn your business. If you live somewhere near Brantford, give us a call. Let us be your dealer of choice. So let us know what you want to know about this car. There's plenty to tell you. I love it. I want to tell you more about it. I just want to know what you want to know. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll have a great day.